Trenton 365. I am your host. I took over from Jacque. I didn't even take over nicely. I was like, get out that seat and
Just
get
bum
on
rush
the
the
other
show.
side. That's how you gotta do, Jacque. You're listening on 1300 WIMG, the 4-time Stellar Award winning station. Yeah, y'all should see him. Oh my goodness, those that are listening on the radio. Hello, see, everybody think it be me. And no, it's Jacque for real, because I'm the calm one. And then you're watching on WPHY. Hi, Jacque.
Hey, we got to go quick, man, because, that earlier interview with Dr. Tanya Hernandez was banging. Her book, Multiracials and Civil Rights. I'm actually super intrigued, and I encourage folks to check this out.
At me when you
I am okay. Why you always got to do this to me? We need to do a show. I'm tired of saying that. We need to just do it. But anyway, I do want to get to a few things. And
Can I ask the question first?
But I want to tell you that I appreciate you, and I thank you for everything that you do.
Oh, you so nice. That wasn't what you was getting ready to say, though.
No, it is, really.
Okay. Oh, you're so sweet in this 1 second in America. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, can I ask the question before
Yes,
you tell us what you're doing? Hi, Jacque. What are you up to?
Oh, man. I am up to so much. And you know what? I am, again, I always like to give credit where credit's due. And again, you were the one who got me into this crazy business. And thank you very much for that. But I've got so much going on. Some of the things that, on the forefront are things that I've been doing for a while, like the skate park, like having an outdoor skate park built.
Can we put a pinpoint in that real quick?
Sure.
I enjoy going on, especially Instagram, because I will Instagram before Facebook because people don't know you're on until you like something.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I enjoy going on and looking at the smiles that's on the children's faces right there. And that park, that used to be the parking lot I played in as a child. I used to live on Perrine, right across the street from Taylor Pork Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 28 Perrine. That used to be our family house. I'm gonna leave it at there. But we used to play everything in that parking lot.
Oh.
And so for me to now see it being utilized correctly is a beautiful thing, but to see the smiles that's on the children's faces are amazing.
Yeah, I always tell folks that, I was not a skateboarder, I was a BMXer, but Mark Leckington, who's a childhood friend, was really into skateboarding, and he used to work for the city of Trenton. And many years ago, I said, hey man, how come we don't have a skate park here in Trenton? And he's like, I don't know. So we started organizing, and we've partnered with Freedom Indoor Skate Park, which is a nonprofit entity operating in partnership with the Trenton Circus Squad out of the Roebling Wireworks building. And then there's Board for Bros, which is a national nonprofit. They have a New Jersey chapter that's been distributing boards through our programs. In addition to that, we've got Grey Colt skateboards and Old School skateboards, which are two local skateboard companies who are also part of this movement, plus the bike polo scene and the bike modification scene. We just got some really awesome stuff happening with skateboarding, and I'm super stoked about it. And you can follow us on Facebook, Friends of Amtico Square. And starting May 11th, every Saturday from 9 to 12, we'll be over at Sunny Vereen Park in East Trenton, and we'll be skateboarding over there. Folks can make donations of water and food so the kids and the people who come out and skateboard and BMX can hang out, for a little while and just have a good time. And we get to educate more people and get more people experience with skateboarding.
Especially in the African American community / Black, whichever one they want to identify with. I believe in exposing our children to not what's normal. Mm-hmm. So my boys, one of them swam, the other one wrestled, and then the third one helped bring back chess and start a chess club at Junior 3 and then Trenton High. So I just believe in not doing what's quote unquote typical normal for African American / Black children.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's important as well, because we've got to get beyond this whole ideology of like how we were taught. Right. There are no more boundaries. I mean, we are a global society. We're global citizens. If something's hot and you're interested in it, wherever it's taking place, run with it.
All right, so keep going because you are a part of other things.
I got that, and then Library Boxes of Trenton. WIMG has adopted one of those boxes.
Thank to anybody. I don't know who that is that's being an angel and putting stuff inside our box because I forget. But when I check, I'm like, yes, The book angel has come again. Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I forget, Jacque. I check it like once every 2 weeks.
Whatever. Anyway, so Library Boxes of Trenton, we have a podcast that I've been doing the third Saturday of each month from 1 to 3 p.m. at Classics Books and Gifts. Any children who are from Trenton, New Jersey, who live in Trenton, can come to Classics Books and Gifts and get free books. Mm-hmm. Free books. Because we're trying to make sure that we get every student in Trenton to have their own library, because the success rates, not only reading by the third grade, but also children who grow up in homes where they have a library, no matter how big that library is, that it totally exemplifies how much money they're going to make and to further their education. So Library Boxes of Trenton podcast. And I've got a new podcast that's starting, and it's going to be about sports, and I'll be doing that with my friend, the comedian Dan Regan. Shout out to Dan Regan. Folks, he is what we call a clean comic. He's been on here several times. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be giving our personal spin on what's happening in the world of sports with his comedic style, because if anybody asks, you would say I have nothing funny in my besides the way I look.
Well, see, like, there you have it. I don't even have to say it now. Mm-hmm. I'm glad we're on the same page.
You are so sweet. I also want folks to know that Mercer Street Friends, I've partnered with them, also the third Saturday of each month, beginning at 9 a.m. and in Franklin Park, we're giving away free food. We've been giving away emergency food bags for the last couple of months, and we give about 50 to 100 bags away to families. They include dry goods, pastas, canned fruits, vegetables, etc. And a lot of stuff is donated from Wegmans, Whole Foods, so it's not government stuff. It's good quality stuff.
If someone wanted to donate, how could they do that?
Well, as far as the donations go for the Mercer Street Friends, I would say go to their website, mercerstreetfriends.org, and just make the donation there. Our relationship with Mercer Street Friends, they come, they set it up, and we are there as a civic association to distribute it. And as the weather gets better, we're hoping to have a pop-up farm market where we can actually distribute fresh fruits and vegetables for free to anybody who wants to come by in the community.
I'm sitting here and I think about all the things that you do, right? And it amazes me that for somebody that is like you have so much in your head and you want to give back. And it just amazes me that you are so sweet.
Well, thank you.
To the community.
You know what it is, Vennie? When I had some health issues, man, and you have that, and I'm sure, well, you've had your bouts and stuff like with health challenges, and when you are alone, and you have that conversation with God, you start to put things in perspective, like what is really important. And I think you get down to the core of who you are as a person. And for me, I just love people, man. I just love people, and I've had some great experiences in life. I hope to have a lot more. But I want to do whatever I can to, help people enjoy their lives and to realize that, we as human beings, we got this thing called love. And it's really one love. We need to be sharing that.
So when I listen and I look, one of the things that I believe a lot of us have a problem with is unconditional love. Mm-hmm. But it starts with unconditionally loving ourselves. Mm-hmm. And we don't realize that. You started unconditionally loving yourself when you realized that you're 50. I was getting ready to call you old, but I know 50 is right next. It's like saying, Vennie, I will see you in 6 months. So I won't call you old. I will call you
seasoned. I'll take seasoned.
I'll call you a veteran.
Okay.
I'll refuse to call you what you want me to call you.
Of course.
But you started getting yourself in shape and working out. But it wasn't just your physical shape. It was your mental shape as well. Talk to me about what it's like to be physically, mentally, and spiritually in love with yourself.
And that's a constant, it's constantly changing and evolving, but I know, I don't know when it started, but I just started accepting who I was, like the body that I'm in. This is what I got, and there's some things that I can do. I can eat a certain way, I can exercise a certain way, but don't get smart. I can't grow any taller. You know what I mean? I can't make my hair all of a sudden start growing back. I know.
I'm gonna leave it alone. It's too easy.
But those things are what they are. And miraculously, when I started like accepting myself for who I am, I find that like I can do that with other people. And I do want to say this though. I spend a lot of time in the arts community, and I have a lot of friends who are artists. And I want my friends who are artists, especially the ones who consider themselves to be very liberal or very open, for them to start thinking about unconditionally loving not only themselves, but other people. Because I find that even in a community with a bunch of creatives, I'm starting to see a lot of walls coming up. Like, where creatives are critiquing other creatives and giving hard times to other people. If we're going to be all about inclusion and diversity, we all have to do it.
Just that simple.
Yeah, we all got to do it.
Inclusion. Even in the gospel community,
Hey.
it is like the worst in the gospel community about not inclusion. We fight each other. It's like crabs in a basket.
Yep.
And it's not good. We have about 3 minutes left. If somebody wanted to get in touch with you, all right, and not figure out how to make your hair grow or be like, what's the name? I wish I was a little bit taller. None of that.
Yeah, you crazy. Yo, folks, she's making hip hop references.
Yes.
I love it. So I'm pretty accessible on social media. All right, 1 minute. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Trenton365, and that's the numbers. You can always send me an email, Trenton365show@gmail.com, and you can call me too, 609-433-0489.
He won't answer the phone.
Don't call me on Sunday. Absolutely, don't call me on Sunday. That's definitely family and rest day. But you can. I'll get back to you. One of those things. I also want to say though, I got this beer podcast that I'm working on as well, and I'm always looking for sponsors. And if people want to get together and have a chat over food, let's do that, man. Let's build this better community and let's make the world a better place. Right here in Trenton, you know what I'm saying?
Good night.
Yeah, everybody, that was Vennie. Look at her. Ain't she a mess?
No.
We need to do our own show, right? Whatever.